As an active player with 3 extreme demons under my belt, here is some of the best beginner extreme demons that I can recommend. My first recommendation is Trollmachine. Now this is a click-sync based extreme demon that was actually updated by a player known as Gloomy to have quote-unquote perfect click sync up to 5 milliseconds. I don't practice this level much, but the gameplay is pretty good. The song is not Newgrounds, which is very annoying. Gameplay, as you can see, is on beat, but there are a few things to learn about the level. It's very, like, second half is happening. The first 50% is free. This part is kind of learning here, but it gets consistent, and it's pretty fun once you learn it. Alright, here's the learning part. You hold a lot here. That release right there, it is so awful. So that's a massive negative about Trollmachine. The deco is really good in my opinion, the song's really good despite being non-Newgrounds, but there is the remix. It's not the best, but it is definitely good. Next up, if you want to try a memory level, that is probably going to be the hardest level I'm going to recommend, maybe possibly Sing, is definitely good for you. This level took me around 8,000 attempts. This level is great. It was used to be actually a extended glitch level in the demon list. When it was placed, it was 20 spots below Bloodbath. Yeah, that should talk about its difficulty. The gameplay alone is extreme demon, without the memory. But it's definitely not that bad to try. It's very beginner friendly for its difficulty. This part right here is the hardest part. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is going to take a lot of time to learn. Because this part is brutal. Like, the gaps here are very hard. This part here is, again, extremely hard. Like this orb, that's gonna take so long to get consistent. In fact, I wouldn't really consider myself consistent at it. Then we have this ending part. This ending part is, it's something. That wave, you think you got consistent on it, you weren't. Like, unless you actually do, because I didn't. Again, I'm just talking from experience. Of a lot of these extremes I'm going to recommend, I actually don't have much experience. And then ending with this straight fly. Not very 60Hz friendly, but yeah. This is kind of not 60Hz friendly in a lot of ways, like the wave spam, but yeah. Definitely, I recommend it. Next up is, well, what do you expect? Acu. Probably the second most common, first extreme behind Cataclysm. Which I'm just gonna say, I do not recommend Cattle. I was gonna be Cattle because I found Acu, like, actually impossible. Like, I found the free drop so hard. Out of the first, 2.5 thousand attempts, my best run from 0 was 25. Actually, no, it was 28. Whatever. I could not get that far. It took me 3.8 thousand attempts to beat it, and 2.5 thousand were just trying to beat the free drop. So after I done the free drop, it only took 1.3 thousand attempts. But, the free drop's not that bad. I just never got consistent at it. Oh yeah, I do have, good mashup, by the way. This part doesn't, these orbs here are not quick sync. These orbs are kind of late. You hold here. This part is learning. And then this part is, until like 44. I'm just gonna say, this part, like, the next 20% here is literally hard demon. Like, by me, it is hard demon. And then you have this hard, like, thing here. And I think that's all, it is 60Hz friendly. I got 28 on my iPad, like, very quickly. So it's like 60Hz friendly and mobile friendly. This part's, a kind of big difficulty spike. Then we have this part. That kind of, learny wave here. Yeah, that's not consistent. And then this buffer, which isn't really on beat. Actually, these 3 clicks here, they're, where are they? Here. Those are not on beat. I died at this quite a few times from 0. This click, oh my goodness, this click. That sucks. Like, oh, it doesn't suck, it's just difficult. But yeah, this ending part is, in most people's opinions, the second hardest, no, the hardest part of the level. Not my opinion. In my opinion, the free drop battle. The triple spike shouldn't be an issue if you hit both orbs early. But very fun level. I know so many people say beat Acu. I know so many people say Acu's a good first extreme. But fact of the matter is, they're right. It's not an overrated level. And next up, really similar to Acu, in fact, almost as easy as well, just slightly harder, is Niwa by Tenno. There are some clicks here that don't actually sync up. It is pretty learny. The song is not on Newgrounds. Like, there's some parts in this level, which you're gonna need to learn. For example, that. And some parts actually just aren't like it. This free drop is pretty simple. There are some early clicks here. This doesn't sync up with the song, by the way. That does not sync up very well. Then we have this part, which is pretty consistent. That yellow orb, that is like a silent killer. This wave kind of sucks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. These clicks are not on beat. That wave sucks. This is the hardest part level, by the way. You have to click that fast. Oh yeah, this is basically a buffer, this click here. This part's kind of hard, that's just it. Then this is kind of easy. Let me see if I can actually read this. This is some kanji stuff. I think that's kanji, maru, oh. I have no idea what that means. Then we have this ending. So this is slightly earlier. This part here, it just doesn't sync up with the song. Okay, let's just talk about this. I had one death in the ship. This ship is really hard. And then I had 2 deaths in that orb. So I had 3 deaths past 90. I had 94 and 96 times 2. This level took 3.1 thousand attempts. It took less attempts than Acu, but granted my hardest when I beat Acu was Senna. But I'd already beaten Acu when I beat Niwa. Very high recommendations for Niwa. Great level. Next recommendations, Nowdead. I've started to actually try and beat this. This is probably going to be my 4th extreme demon. It's not on Newgrounds as well. So like 3 out of the 4 things that I've recommended aren't actually on Newgrounds. So this free drop is hard. Probably the most free drop per level I will recommend. Then you have this simple part. Once the free drop's over, it's very fun. It's not quick sync exactly. It's like the beat is changed. It's like they quick sync a remake of the song, like a remix, right? And then just slap the normal song on top. That's not actually a bad thing. It makes the gameplay very fun. This is a really enjoyable level. There are some parts though that will be inconsistent when you try and learn them. But this level, it's probably one of my favorite extremes out there right now. It's such a good beginner extreme demon. It is such a good beginner extreme. That's a 47 attempt practice run. I don't know if that's my best attempt practice run, but I've currently done on it. But yeah, this level right now I've got like 1,400 attempts into, and I've got 30% from 0. I have 60 to 100, and I have 42 to 90. This level, it gets consistent very fast. I just love it. It's great. Uses an Undertale song. That's immediately gonna make me think it's such a great level. It's 1.9 by the way. Like, if you can't tell from the Decay, it is 1.9. I couldn't even tell on, like, first practice run. Like, I did one practice run, I read the description, I thought, oh, it's 1.9. But yeah. I highly recommend this level. It is so good. Next one, I saw it from an EVW video, and I haven't actually practiced it. It's called Decay. I haven't practiced that much. I've got 109 attempts, and I couldn't even get beat in practice in 100 attempts. But, there's a reason my, EVW said it's the easiest extreme. I definitely see where it's coming from. But yeah, the gameplay is very gimmicky. Like, for example, you have to click and then click there, rather than fall down, and I really like the gameplay. There's 2 ways here, because there's this, there's that, and there's also that. The thing about this level is that the gameplay is, like, really gimmicky, and I really love it. Like here, gimmicky as well. But, I don't have much to say because I just haven't practiced this level much, but I'd definitely say give it a try. This level is kind of a wild card. Yeah, but this is a great level. Kind of tricky, what is it, like the orb stuff, and like, these, like, purple orb here. Yeah, it's very weird gameplay, and it's extremely creative. Also, like, the glitch effect is pretty cool. With the CMYK, or just the CMY in this case. Yeah, I don't know how this works. See, that's the thing about this level. Oh, you do that! This spider's very creative. Oh, like that, okay. So, yeah, it messes up a lot of, like, things about this game. I'm going entirely blind here. This level is great. He recommended it for a reason. Wise man EVW. Okay, next up on this list, this is one that I saw in Aon's video. Pretty easy extreme. I'm not gonna lie, one of the easiest out there, probably. It's a linear extreme though, so, that's double clicked in here and stuff. So, I mean, it's not very mobile friendly in that sense, but it's, a very good extreme. I don't know if it's fun, because, again, I only have done, like, a few practice runs of it. So, it's got minimal memory to it. Very consistent gameplay. I really like this level. I'm not going in blind when I'm playing this level, even though it kind of looks like a duel with my best being 8%. I have played a bit of it. I've done like 1 or 2 practice runs with it. Okay, more double click here. More memory. Whatever, you got the drill. Yeah, there we go. That's the hard click. That is such a bad level. I don't know why a lot of levels like Niwa and this seem to be good, beginner extremes, and they just put in the last click and just ruin everything. Next extreme demon is called Blacklights, if I can remember it. There we go. Blacklights by WHLT. This is, I believe, not a Newgrounds level like a lot of them that I've recommended. This song is available on Newgrounds, so you don't have to download it. This is a pretty recent level, actually. That might be LDM, I don't know. But, I believe I discovered it from Ultra Cow HD or the recent tab. I don't know, it's one of them. I genuinely believe this is an insane demon in my opinion. I don't know if it will get demoted to insane, but it might be a case like Layak and Senatophobia or like ICDX. But I don't know. I haven't seen it get re-rated. So yeah. But the gameplay is very easy. I believe the level is shorter in length. I might be wrong. I might actually be the opposite. This play is actually tricky. I'm wrong. Okay, the start of the way is tricky. But yeah. I remember the first time I did some practice read up, like, because I was just looking for extremes to be, right? Because, like, I'm very picky with my extremes. I'm just gonna be, like, rank. A lot of, like, newer extreme demons are either just actual, like, demon, like, half of the newer extremes are actually supposed to, like, they're made for the lists, instead of made for the community, right? That is made about the create and get recognition by saying, oh, top 150. That is so stupid, I think. Like, I don't give a shit that your level's placed in number 132, okay? A lot of newer levels, are either supposed to be, like, made for the list, some of which that don't even achieve that, and they just become, like, top 200, like, slightly easy, like, just, not list worthy, with bad gameplay. Is it just a buffer? Okay, it is a buffer, I think. I might just retry it then. Yeah, it's a buffer, okay. So that clip does look like this. I might be wrong. I don't know. But when I saw this level, and did my first run of it, I'm like, there's no way. Dude, this is like one of the best extremes I have ever tried. This level is so good. It's medium, it's very easy gameplay. Probably the easiest extreme demon on the servers right now. Absolutely ridiculous. And those are my best recommendations for extreme demons if you're trying to beat some early 2024 and 2023. So if you're wanting to find a good early extreme, because those are pretty hard to come by nowadays, try some of my recommendations. Watch some other YouTubers' videos, because there are quite a few good videos about like best extremes. And thanks for watching. See you guys.